All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome to another one. This is the 6 p.m. session. All right, we've been going through some charts, going through some opportunities. This week really looks like it's going to be a good one. All right, looking at the charts, it seems like we're going to get this week's going to be a really good week. All right, welcome back, everyone. We're going to get right into it. So what we've been looking at the whole day, all right, that hasn't changed. The setups are developing, like NASDAQ is developing, US30 is developing, but you're gonna look at those, right? So what I'm gonna do in this session is to look at some updates, preparing for tomorrow, right? This is gonna be in preparation for tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a good evening. So let's get right into it, guys. Let's see what has been happening, right? So since I'm on NASDAQ, let's start with NASDAQ. Since I'm here. Now look what's happening, guys. Look what's happening. Seems like there is some reaction around this area. There's some reaction around this area. All right, so price went down. We are getting some buying pressure around this zone. So what I said to you guys was that it seems like the market is gonna break this low, but when it does that, I'm not gonna be looking for shorts. I'm looking for longs. All right, I'm looking for longs. So this is what's happening. This is where we are. This is the daily candle. Right now we've got this daily candle. Of course, it hasn't closed, but there's a week, so we can work with this week. Yeah, we can work with this week. We just have to wait for this to close, but we can work with this week. All right. You look at your 4 hour. This is how the 4 hour is looking. All right. There's a strong reaction here, and this is the formation right here. This is the formation right here. So price is back at the bottom of the formation. All right. So a break above, we'll be looking for this move. But where the market is right now, looking for this move. All right. Looking for this move towards the upside. So this is definitely one for tomorrow. This is definitely one for tomorrow. Yeah, this is one for tomorrow. All right. Yeah. So looking for longs on NASDAQ. US30 also. US30 broke out. Right. US30 broke out. It is pushing up now, which is good. So it seems like this is our higher low. We've got our higher low there. So definitely you're gonna be keeping a close eye on this tomorrow for some buys. At the moment, no buys as yet from me. So we're gonna be looking for some buys tomorrow. So NASDAQ and US30 remain bullish. All right, remain bullish. And then the commodities, I don't think there's anything significant as yet on the commodities. You look at gold from the 4 hour chart, nothing much. On the 5 minutes time frame, that's where there could be some reaction. But for me, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, we don't have anything much, so just waiting, right? So for now, there's nothing on gold. Silver, there's something. This is what silver's doing. There is definitely something. There's definitely something on silver. So there's a correction forming. Definitely one to keep an eye on tomorrow. It spiked up, came back down. The correction is still forming. So definitely one to keep an eye on tomorrow. All right. So we'll see what gold will do, but silver looking for a continuation. Looking for a continuation. Right, back to that high. Right here. Back to that high. All right, so the commodities preparing for tomorrow. So silver will definitely be one for tomorrow. Definitely be one for tomorrow. We didn't talk about oil today, but we'll get to oil. We'll see. We'll get to oil. All right. The yen pairs. The yen pairs. The yen pairs. The yen pairs. Euro yen still the same. Still the same. Euro yen still the same. Right. There's been little volume. There hasn't been much volume on the yen pairs today. There hasn't been much volume. Look at that. But as long as the daily candle and the daily structure is clear, looking for a continuation up. Right, looking for a continuation up. So waiting for this candle to close so that we get some longs from tomorrow. GBP JPY, nothing as yet. So between euro yen and pound yen, nothing as yet. Right, so euro yen, there's something there. Dollar yen also, there's something on dollar yen for tomorrow. All right, we'll be looking for a continuation, one more push to this area, one more push to that area. So one to look at, CAD JPY still correcting, and then I think NZD JPY still correcting. All right, so NZD JPY is forming a pattern which is similar to this one, all the way down here, this one here, similar to this one. So we're getting one more push. There is going to be a low. There is going to be a low at some point, somewhere there. There is going to be a low. So yeah. So looking for definitely one for tomorrow. So NZD JPY, one for tomorrow. CAD JPY as well, one for tomorrow. Swiss yen also, yeah. Swiss yen also, one for tomorrow. So they are developing nicely. They are developing nicely. All right, so that's Swiss yen, NZD yen, CAD yen, dollar yen as well. Dollar yen as well. Yeah, euro yen, it's also in there. Pound yen is the one that might not be ready tomorrow for a long, that is, right? For a long, it might not be ready, but we'll see. All right, so the yen are still the same. They are still the same. All right, you look at the dollar, as well. Euro USD, let's see what's happening there. Yeah, Euro USD, remember, we want to see, we're waiting for this candle to close, and it must close bearish. It must close bearish. If it closes bullish, then it's going to give us a different picture. It must close bearish so we can get a continuation down. A continuation down. So that is on the daily time frame. GBP USD, it's still, this is where we are now. All right, remember, we are on this high. This one might just try to break the high first before it drops. It might just try to break the high before it drops. Right, we'll see. We'll see. But this daily candle, we need a spike. We need that spike. We need that spike there. So let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. Let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. So Euro USD, yeah, Euro USD. We're gonna wait for this. Let's see what's gonna happen tomorrow. The dollar Swiss. Yeah, the dollar Swiss looking for some upside. Looking for some upside on the dollar Swiss. So this one hasn't changed, all right? Just looking for setups. Just looking for setups. So this one is still the same, about 50, 70 pips to that high. Yeah, so we're gonna definitely be looking at these tomorrow. All right. So for an update, this is how things are looking, guys. All right, we've gone through what we spoke about, the watch list. So definitely we are waiting for tomorrow to see what's gonna happen. And then we'll talk about oil on tomorrow's session. We'll have a look at oil. We'll talk about oil on tomorrow's session. Let me do this. Yeah, we'll talk about oil on tomorrow's session. So UK oil went to 92. The target, which was on 92, it went to it. There's a bit of downside there possible. US oil 88. That 88 hasn't reached 88, but we'll talk about this tomorrow. So with what we've spoken about today, guys, this is how the markets are looking. This is how the markets are looking, all right? The setups are there. Setups are there. So let's push. Let's push. Let's push. Setups are there. Let us push. All right. Cool stuff. So guys, just the evening market wrap up. This is how we're looking. Market wrap up. And yeah, obviously we'll meet again in the morning to see if there's anything, right? But as long as you guys got the direction, all you're looking for is your setups. You get your setups, you execute the position, right? You manage your risk afterwards. That's it, right? That's it. You've got a clear plan. You execute, you manage your risk after that, and then you should be good. You should be good. Yeah. So from my side, this evening, guys, just a quick one. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 9:30. Let's see how the markets will be looking at 9:30. Yeah. Have yourselves a good evening. Enjoy. Cheers and good luck, guys. Catch you guys tomorrow.